What if just drinking a pour over of beans grown in Nyeri in Kenya picked you up and just dropped you right in the fields so close to the coffee trees you could touch them? Just imagine that tasting your morning coffee brewed from a single estate in Guatemala, well, that magically transported you here to the heart of the country's volcanic landscape. Or the moment that your morning espresso's notes and flavors of rich chocolate and caramel, they hit your tongue, suddenly you're here in Brazil amongst row after row of coffee up here at altitude that makes Brazil such a unique and massive producer of coffee. Sadly, coffee can't do that. Well, not literally anyway, but exploring the world of coffee, its flavors, its origins, is a huge amount of fun, and I just so happen to have the perfect guidebook for you. This is the brand new 3rd edition of the World Atlas of Coffee, a book I wrote to explain how and where coffee is grown, or how to brew it and enjoy it a little bit more, as well as its history, all of which is designed to add another layer of enjoyment and appreciation to your morning cup of coffee. But you probably want to know what's new and different in this edition. When we published the 2nd edition of the Atlas, I argued it was a little bit like the off year of an iPhone upgrade. It was definitely an improvement over the 1st edition, but I wasn't sure I could justify you upgrading if you had the first one. This 3rd edition is a substantial improvement. In fact, 40% of the book is brand new material. In some cases, we've expanded what's there, like the sections on coffee species or varieties or post-harvest processing. And of course, the sections covering brewing equipment as well as brewing techniques are absolutely up to date. I'm also very excited that we've been able to add a bunch of new origins to this edition. This is a mixture between smaller producers who are perhaps up and coming and worth knowing about and keeping an eye on, or more substantial producers that we just weren't able to include in previous editions. Now, I'm not going to say that if you have the 1st and 2nd editions that this is an essential upgrade. It's not, but it's certainly a quality of life improvement. It's a great way to support the channel and the work that we do here. It's a wonderful gift to give to other people to drag them down into the world of coffee, or a little treat for yourself if you just want to enjoy your morning brew that little bit more.
But what about signed copies of the book? Well, to make sure that we have enough signed copies this time, I've come here to the Hachette Distribution Centre, it's very fancy and automated, to sign a lot of books. And these will go into warehouses in the UK and the US, and they'll be linked below.
And so we've left a bunch of links to different booksellers down in the description. Obviously, Amazon's going to be the cheapest, but if you're able to support your local independent bookshop, I would urge you to do so. I hope you pick up a copy, and if you do, I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.